Hi guys, and welcome back to Your Old Toys. Now today, well, you're gonna see an item that you're not gonna see in everybody's collection, especially because it is Cinefantastique. And, well, this is just not your everyday item, of course. This is the binder. Now, this binder, it's an amazing, amazing cover. Cinefantastique, the review of horror, fantasy, and science fiction films. I don't know how you could get any better than that. Of course, on the side, there's 4 rivets. And it says Cinefantastique. This binder is from 1984. Of course, it is super rare. And let's take that note off. And it is just a blank back yellow cover. Of course, when we open it up, we'll make sure we put the magazine in the right way so that the cover is like that. And there is these 12 lead rods. Now, of course, you know, lead, it's not really the most popular thing in the world, but those are how the magazine is held in place. And of course, the magazine did include an index, however, that is a video for another day, so keep watching, keep looking out for that Cinefantastique index review. Now, of course, we will be putting The Day the Earth Stood Still, Volume 4, Number 4, retailed for $2.50. This will be a Cinefantastique review. So the way this whole thing works is kind of a finicky process, but so you open to the page with the staples. So where you can see the staples that hold the magazine together. And then you take a lead rod and you just kind of lift it up like this. If I can get one. And you lift it up and then you just slide it on in. And then you close up the magazine. And, of course, we did choose The Day the Earth Stood Still. And I haven't watched this movie because it is the exact same image as the cover. So we've got the 2 aliens standing on the Earth. There's the artist's autograph. Now, the artist's autograph is not on this. The Earth, the moon, the stars, the streaks, the laser coming out of the alien's eyes. It's all there. Everything is there. However, it is just kind of cut off. So I can tell that because you can see the end of these two. Now on this one, you can barely see the end, but not quite on that one. And don't think it's cut off over here. Yeah, it's definitely not. And it does not have that sun up there above Cinefantastique. Now, of course, the covers are pretty much identical except for a few exceptions, and the binder cover is not in color. And, well, of course, this one says The Day the Earth Stood Still, and this one says the review of horror, fantasy, and science fiction films. Of course, if you want a bookmark that says, I don't know if there was a Cinefantastique bookmark, but there is a place to put a bookmark there. And, well, that's really it for the binder. Of course, those rivets hold in the housing for the rods. You can put up to 12 magazines in here. Overall, this is a very nice piece to have in my collection. And I would estimate there's probably 20 of these. Now, they did do a re-release of the binder in white. That one sold a little bit better, but not every collector is going to have this, and it's a very, very hard to find piece. And if you can find it, then I would really recommend picking it up. Well, that may be your only chance at getting one of these. So guys, what do you think? Do you have a binder? If you do, then post a picture, as there are not all, as there's maybe one image of the binder out there. So guys, if you haven't already, please like this video and subscribe to the channel, because that is the best way that you can get us making more content like this, and that is also the best way that you can see when we upload a new video on something that you maybe haven't even seen before, something you maybe didn't even know about. So guys, that's all for today. Thank you all for watching. I will see you all in the next video.